got going on here.
Welcome to episode 31 of the Scaling Up podcast. If you're watching this and you have not yet subscribed, what are you even doing? Make sure to subscribe. Also, while you're at it, make sure to like this video because why not? And as you can see, I am actually all alone today, well, besides my special guest, because in something I honestly could have never seen coming, and we're going to talk about that in a sec, Tanner has actually left Scaling Up.
Oh shit, what's up, bro? Did you start already?
Yeah, I guess he's back.
Yeah, what the hell? What are you talking about?
Well, you did leave technically for like a week.
Yeah, just for a week.
We'll get into that in a sec. You were gone for like one of the most eventful days ever for Scaling Up catches.
Missed a legendary day.
For real. So yeah, sorry for the clickbait, but Wes Watson didn't do anything this week. So we had to, do something for it. Before we get into how the whole past week went, me doing everything solo while Tanner was gone, there's a lot of stories to tell, which sucks that you missed out on. I guess this is going to be your first time finding a lot of this out too. Make sure to join our locals for only $10 a month, where you can see Tanner box creds every single week, and actually the one with the 6'7" monster cred is up now. And before anything else, here's actually a preview of how that went. The following contest is a 3-round sparring match. First, fighting out of the red corner from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 212 pounds, he is undefeated against Miles Big Red Williams! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, from Cypress, California, by way of the Ukraine, standing at 6'7", weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the toughest challenger yet. Vitaly the
Boxers, come here. You have to keep it clean fight. Don't punch under, okay? Only up. Keep your hands up and respect each other. Shake hands. Go back. Fight!
A few moments later.
It's okay, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, no, it's okay.
See this only on scalingupcatches.locals.com. I'm glad you survived. Is that why you had to leave town and you stopped responding for a week?
Yeah, because I had to take a break after that. I needed a mental health break after that one.
I can imagine.
It was pretty rough.
So Tanner was going out of town, and then your girlfriend, who was our decoy, was supposed to leave the day you're coming back, so there's not even a day in between where I would have both of you guys. So that kind of created like a whole logistical nightmare for me, because that basically means like several weeks with no catches, because obviously...
me too, you know?
What?
Like obviously, like it sucks too, you know?
You're the one who chose to go. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was a family vacation.
Well, I'm going on my first ever vacation at the end of this year, so I expect you to hold it down while I'm gone. But it's like, dude,
Who's gonna be the ring announcer?
I mean, I'm sure we'll figure that out. But it's like the concept of going on vacation. Like, I can't wrap my mind around it. Like, even when I am on vacation, the main priority is still going to be like, oh shit, what's going on with the catches in LA? Is everything good? I'm probably going to be like on standby 24/7. You like disappearing for a week.
For me, this wasn't a vacation. If I was going on vacation, it would be like somewhere cool or like somewhere I've never been. This was just going to see my family, and I was just getting caught up with a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. So
I get that.
I just wasn't on my phone, honestly.
I get that. I didn't know you haven't made like that.
What?
Like you scaled up already to that level.
I mean, it's family, bro. You gotta see your family. Like my family doesn't live here. You know?
Of course.
Gotta see them at least a couple times a year.
You also got
Even Vaughn, bro. Yeah. And hopefully be able to actually take them on some vacation.
So before you left, we did try to just get everything done the day before and set up some caches, but we had absolutely no luck that day. I mean, that was just some of the worst luck ever with caches. Preds were getting a lot smarter. I had several Preds actually call me out in text, like when I page broke, they're like, "Oh, this is a sting, isn't it?"
Yeah, that's never happened before, like back to back like that.
And I had one guy specifically like go on a whole fucking rant, like, you know, you're not catching real Preds on this app, like you should go to the dark web or something. And it's like, bro, like, okay, I very much understand that all the Preds we're catching right now are opportunistic Preds, but you gotta learn to crawl before you walk. Like, how do you think Alex Rosen started before he started going after the real sickest monsters? Like, you don't just do that your first catch. You gotta work your way up to that. I'm trying to get good at this so that we can go after those real serious ones.
Right.
And like Alex also said, low-hanging fruit needs to be picked too. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, there's still fucked up people that.
Crazy. He's a big dude.
Deserves to get something. Like, if you're gonna show it to me to 14-year-olds, you're still a fucking something's wrong with you.
Yeah, the guy who was going off on me, he's like, "You're just ruining lives of men who are down bad." And it's like, I'm looking at his dating profile, and his pictures look like a fucking. So at some point we decided that I have to get some catches with Jeanette alone while Tanner's gone because there's no other option. And I tried for several more days on that app that I was using this whole time, and this was the worst dry spell with Preds of my life. Like, just it was. I got a lot of those Russians too who are like down, but they're so fucking annoying because they're like, they gotta talk sexual first to get the ideal evidence for court. So when I'm like, "What do you want to do?" They're like, "I don't know. What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "You tell me." They're like, "No, I want to hear you say it." And at some point, I just stopped like replying to those people. It just got so frustrating.
Yeah.
The one guy that I did get who was down and started talking sexual was a 25-year-old, which is
Borderline for age.
It's like, yeah, like, you know
Good
what I
boxing
mean?
match.
Well, no, because this guy was the tiniest, dorkiest looking,
Still like a boxing match.
the most pathetic looking man I've ever seen in my life. And then this guy, of all people, and I was thinking, like, this one I could probably do in the house by myself, like, no problem. I don't need backup for this one. And then you know what he asked me? He's like, "Is it cool with you if I bring my gun with me?"
The dweeb?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So at that point,
Dweeb's gotta be strapped up.
but like I kind of realized that even though 95% of the time it's like these guys are super harmless, you know, this is a lot safer than doing pranks, for example, there's still always that little risk that it is some like complete crazy person.
What about that one guy who said he called us, he like called us out and he was like, "I'm gonna fuck you all"?
Oh yeah, there was one guy. When we had our streak of bad luck,
Yeah.
there was some guy who told the decoy, well, he's like, "I know you're not in the house alone. I'm gonna come there and fuck you all right now." And we didn't understand what he means by
I'm
that.
still thinking that you were with your friend and he must have thought
No,
that.
I'm pretty sure that was like a threat, but he ended up never showing up. But yeah, I realized that when you were out of town and I was going to do the catches alone, I'm like, do I do this alone? Do I maybe just call somebody like Den, just to have somebody, Den the midget, just to have somebody extra in the video? And at a certain point, I realized, like, nah, like, if we're doing this right, like, there has to be somebody, like, physically capable in the house.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm physically capable myself.
This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit these 50 BMGs, multi-weight and barrel, all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a 1/4 pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got the car running, the gun loaded up, pull back the camera. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got car running, gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got car running, gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got car running, gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got car running, gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got car running, gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can literally fit the 50 BMG's muzzle brake and barrel all the way down the punt gun barrel. This is a 4-flex, and the plan is to shoot one side with some sort of butt, and then we will throw a giant 1-pound ball down the center of this engine. Here we go. That is crazy. I'd say that's about 2-foot pattern. Went through this side too. I don't think we made it completely through. Fury here is loaded up with over a quarter-pound of powder and one of these little guys. We have got the car running, the gun loaded up. Pull back this hammer. 3, 2, 1. Look at that hole. That is some carnage. Look at all that. It ripped all through that motor. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 4-bore, a 2,150 grain bullet, and it just swallows that. I can.
Heavy. Heavy booger, careful. It's heavy, huh? It's heavy. Careful, you bit on your little toesies. Here, Daddy got some smaller ones. Watch, come here. It's out here. Watch, Daddy got smaller ones. Look, I'll show you. These ones aren't as heavy. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let it drop on your toesies. You got it? Okay. Heavy, huh? Go like this, watch, like this. Here. Daddy, help you watch. Like this, you gotta lift it. Put your arm on there, go down, up, down, up, down, up. Like this.
I don't want to be spoken to like that.
I know she hurt me, stupid bitch. She didn't have to be so fucking rude.
I don't even know you. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to know who I am. I'm on a phone. You don't have me in person. There's no person to talk to.
And she's my wife. Stupid fucks, we're married, so it doesn't matter.
And the last time I dealt with it, they didn't want to speak with you. They wanted to speak to the insurance guarantor, which is all under me. So that's why I'm calling. And it wasn't supposed to have gone to collections. But again, it went. And she's like, well, you didn't speak to us directly. And I said, no, because I spoke to the hospital. They said that they would refill it to the insurance. And it would be on a hold. And again, apparently something falls through the cracks. It always never gets dealt with.
Like this, that arm. Big muscle. Yeah, big muscle.
actually coming to Warzone. As you can see, we got Roger and Stan. They're not available yet, but I'm sure when they are available, we'll have to pay astronomical amount of money to purchase these bundles. We got 3 different variations of Roger. We got normal Roger, we got Ricky Spanish Roger, and then we got Genie Gold Roger. I swear to God, man, like, if I ever get a game with this freaking skinny.
And then she said, another thing that she wanted me to remind you is, we really appreciate you, and she apologized. She's like, I'm sorry I didn't answer, and 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Told me, okay, be ready because he's gonna drop the stuff off. You said, okay, never mind, tomorrow. Tomorrow came, nothing happened. The class came, nothing happened. So now here we are Wednesday, nothing might happen.
We're gonna put all the text messages.
They're trying to get your blood.
I'm gonna put all the text messages right here. Okay? The next series of slides, either I'll read them out to you, or I'll just put them on the screen.
You're gonna get the timestamps.
Everything from 2023. Look at all the parts of this. Okay, look at this.
This is the engine bay, yeah? The engine
Now,
missing?
originally, this is supposed to be a K-swap. Okay? Now, he says we're going in different directions. I'm going to give him, if he actually shows up on camera, I'm going to give him an opportunity to say his piece as to why I paid him all this money. And it looks like this. Okay? No motor, literally no K-swap, because originally it was supposed to be a K-swap. And I was like, bro, it's been 2 fucking years, and there's still no motors in the car. Just put something here. So when we roll up on him with the MR2, with the other one when the kit is like not done.
That was a year ago.
Jacked me. I was like, bro, literally put anything in there. And then we settled with, he's like, well, the fastest we could do is just put the stock motor back in there.
2 weeks.
Like, 2 weeks, yeah. I was like, put the fucking thing back in there.
And you said anything. You didn't even care.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care as long as it runs. Okay? I'm going to call it a loss. It doesn't have to be a K-swap. And literally, a year later, this is the result. Motor's in, all the hoses are disconnected. Okay, the reason why I'm holding the zip ties, I'll show you in a second. Okay, there's no air box. This is not here. At least that is together. It looks together. I don't know. There's an ECU. Okay, so he's claiming that the ECU was busted. You're doing a K-swap, you need a new ECU anyway, right? So it was all paid for. I don't want to hear about how, oh, this part cost this part cost that. You, as the person who is giving me the quote to do the work, you should tell me how much it is. Imagine me saying, hey, I can wrap your car for $2,900. Right? Then you come in, and then I was like, oh, there's something wrong with this, or something wrong with that. I'm gonna have to charge you this much more, and then 3 years later, it's gonna be a little more money. Anyway, in here, what we got is some parts. I don't know. I'm not sure where any of this goes. Maybe this is coolant hose. I'm not sure. Okay? And then, the reason why I have these zip ties is because there is a...
Oh, that hose thing underneath that?
What the fuck is this?
I have no idea.
It looks like a coolant hose or something like that. So I have to zip tie this to something before we roll it in there. Supposedly, he's going to work on it. Oh, what is today? Today is Monday, April 28th, 2025. Okay, the next one, he's supposed to be here on May 2nd or something. I don't know. Whatever Wednesday is. Alright, I'm going to zip tie this up. We're going to push it.
There's the airbox. Okay, I brought them here now. They're sitting right here.
Parts for the
Hi, baby.
corroded.
What?
These aren't corroded.
Right. So those are the new ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't get these brand new anymore.
Right. What about, is there any other parts that you got? Or?
Yeah. Radiator and stuff over here. I'm just pulling it out as I go. Those two cables are for the e-brake. So you gotta kind of move everything off to the side so that you can get everything back up in there.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's
Oh, looks like we got a little bit of Dr. Disrespect in the Bobby Toff. And Leo, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, go. Kill. Woo.
Straight across, top and bottom. And cream and bottom.
Oh, I got hit by a nade. Yeah, under us. I didn't hear him zip us. He's sick.
Man.
He zipped up. What? Scumming. Maybe so aquatic.
Yeah.
Bro, do the zips just not make noise in this game anymore? Jesus.